so I don't know if this is going up Saturday or Monday. I don't know if I'm able to do the daily uploads quite yet like I used to. But while I was off camera, I made the fire vault. Unfortunately, if you hear that clicking sound, there is a glitch in the game right now where I cannot change my weapon. So we're stuck with Benjo's Blaster, which is not necessarily a bad thing because it does give me the attack bonus. It's just fire vault at this stage of the game would probably be ideal because I now have access to both electric and fire ammo. It's just being in the desert, stuff's fire resistant, so maybe it's not the best, but we can still use our spud shot and everything with Benjo's Blaster. Otherwise, the only other thing that changed is I went ahead and deciphered the maps. It's just you seriously walk into the library where what's-her-name is, and she'll look at it, she'll mark down an X, and yeah. So we will go treasure hunting before we go forward. We need to use solar array. Actually, no, it's the burning desert. Solar array is actually in the level. Actually, so is this. So we need to go east. So I think the dot points north. Will those things mind their own business? That's the question. Okay, so before I was so rudely interrupted. So we got a Valurian tablet, whatever that means. Now there's supposed to be one over here. Yeah. 15 Spud Blast. So remember, you have to pay attention to the tail. So we got a Fire Scepter, which... Do I have anyone who even uses that? If I did, could I even change it? So Fire Scepter must be for the next character. Unless that's what weapon type Julio uses, I'm not sure. Okay, so the next one should be out here. Let's stick through this pile of junk first. Making that gun did deplete some of my resources, so gain a little bit more wherever I can is not necessarily a bad thing in my opinion. Now I don't know if that's all the ones in the desert just yet. We need to catch 6 of those. We got the berries. Okay, there's still one more pile somewhere. So it says north. Okay, we got a fine cloth, that's a little something. Fine wire. Oh, there's the last pile. So that one's kind of hidden. This thing's fast. 2. I'm reverting back to normal speed, it feels like. There. Let's pop this. Okay, let's run over to the Oasis or whatever, and then we can actually explore that one place. Friendship bells. Can't say that I have. Time to learn something new. Experience. Okay, so yeah, we've seen those. What's wisdom root? So in case you're wondering, this right here is the wisdom root. So I do need to change the pairs around, I think. We'll let Nart and Taika hit level 2 first, and we'll change them. Let's see what Franir's Lair has to offer. Since I did all the exploring and stuff, we will save. That way the past 10 minutes doesn't go entirely to waste. Now I don't know if this is an optional area, somewhere I'm supposed to come later, or what exactly. I'm starting to wonder if that tree area I went to earlier is actually somewhere I'm supposed to have gone already. Anyway, we will hit this to raise this platform. That should give us access to the red torch or whatever it's called. So I don't know if that thing has sky-high evasion or my guys just suck. That fight took forever because no one could hit him. So this next one will give me access to green, but I need to go back to the island because I took so much damage there, it is insane. But yeah, my biggest gripe about the game so far has to be accuracy. Like, I was even using Nart's accuracy buffs and they still couldn't hit the damn thing. All I can say is right now I really wish I'm in the wrong area, because if not, the balance is going to hell. They hit Nart for 2/3 of his health there. And that was just an ordinary attack. Not a boss or anything, and healing is already crap in the game. It was like that since the first video. And part of the reason why I don't think I'm in the wrong area is simply because the payout here sucks horribly. Like, I can go to other areas and get comparable payouts. So I have no idea why the guys are taking so damn much damage here. Inflicts elemental damage over time. Because he picked up Ice Bite, it's just I have no idea how you're supposed to use that exactly. Oh, Frostbite, you just drop it somewhere for him, I guess. As for where you drop it, doesn't really matter because you need something else to get out of there. If there are any other enemies in here, I am just dead. If anything respawns behind me, I'm dead. Why not? Yeah, I don't even want to mess with that bullshit right now. Burning Desert's at least an area we can quickly escape from. The solar array, I think, is the middle one, and don't care about what the other one is. Okay, it's southeast we have to go. This way. Like, best case scenario, I went there too early, and later on it'll be a little bit more tolerable, but jeez. No, I did actually pick up some stuff there in terms of talents. Tons of precision, but hold on. So is it accuracy minus evasion, I guess, what your rate of hitting and stuff is? Sad part is if I could use the fire blaster, this would do wonders here. That fire gun I just made. Give this to him so that he gets more speed. As for Nart, restores a minimum of 5% of max health, stores it for X turns. So yeah, I don't even know if boosting his magic has that much of an effect. So I think with him I may want to be tanky and speedy. Give that to him so that he's at least a little bulkier. We'll give him that so he might dodge. If they actually explain how these stats work, I could look into doing something a little bit more customized, but yeah. Someone showed up. I'm down to my last nail. You're the Owl Tide, right, Hog Bunny? Yes, we're with the owls. Terrible things have happened in Scrollroad. Scrollroad. The ground was infested by... I don't even know. I couldn't stop biting my nails after I saw it. Crazy infected strangers out for my blood. I must reach Soviet. Any chance your friends can escort me through this tunnel? This nightmarish tunnel? Nightmare tunnel? I'm not sure we can... Come on, nerd. Of course we'll help. You got this. Just follow us. Hey, you seen any strange goings-ons here, have you? Of course you haven't. Things I look for don't belong to this world. I keep forgetting that these goggles allow me to see beyond the veil, to the other side. Designed and built by Zabirum Industries. That's me, and of course my backers. They're know what you call regular backers. I like to call them my silent partners. So silent I can't find any of them. I think they might have crossed to the other side. All part of an experiment that went horribly wrong. I just want to see them at peace. Our intention was to harness new energies, but transformed into something dark, something beyond. Please, help me bring them to peace. Bring me their name tags, and I will use residual energy to make you something useful. Here, this from Beyond talent will allow the wearer to see my silent partners. Release them from their ethereal prison, I beg you. The burden of responsibility can be too much, so unequip when you don't want to see my silent partners. Bring me 25 name tags, I will be here. I can always change that out to something else. So does he actually have to be out here for us to see it? So I have no idea what that is. So I got parchment, but no name tags. Like, am I supposed to craft the name tags from the parchment, or how's this gonna work? So these are the ghosts. So these are supposed to be the Kickstarter backers, if I'm correct. I don't know how dangerous they are, we'll see. Sorry, Eric, you're going first. Bite the bullet. I don't even think there's a way for me to... Okay, it looks like it went away on its own. So we will try to silence this one for a little more regions. And it's good to know that isn't actually a magical spell. Those are ghosts. I guess some are just stuck in the wall or something. Okay, we've established this part to at least be a circle. Change stances. I don't know if this is a mini-boss, an actual enemy, or what. It'd be nice if there was a way to actually cleanse that away, you know? nice when you use that fire gun. I'm kind of curious if he's going to keep spawning stuff. So far, he's not. Let's get this to ammo. I didn't use that too early. I don't know if I can get anything else. Hoping I got to keep the point, but at least get to keep the turn. A lot of fire ammo after this. So that was considered a tough enemy, so we probably shouldn't have actually been fighting. Toxic Lance and Strong Resolve. Custodian of Scrollroad's unlocked. I guess maybe that was the boss. Just cost time. So, as far as I know, he's the only one with Cure. It's possible the other guys may get it. As such, I want to give it to him. It's just, I'm looking around to see where the best spot is. And it looks like there actually isn't really one that makes a difference. So let's toss Strong Resolve right there. Prevent Poison, Poison Lily, Poison Shard. Okay, from the Custodian, if you want to call it that. I went ahead and went back to the island, planted the Toxic Seed, now I have Toxic Ammo for Ivy. Or Ive, I guess you want to call her. Thing is, there's a genuine boss fight after that one, so you want to make sure you go back and save and so on, because you can see them right there. We'll soon have the artifact. Wrap up in here and make sure everything is taken to the train. Our shrine must be as grand as can be for him. Yes, Adoran. Or Adoran, I don't know how it's pronounced exactly. Look who's arrived. Perfect timing. Hand over the artifact or have pain visited upon you. It's that melodramatic woman again. Tell me where Uncle Benjamin is. You've taken it. Tell me or you'll regret. The hammerhead shall see the old light. Now, I'll take that artifact. Attack. So, this is your disclaimer that it's a genuine boss fight. Lead off with a blinding shot that doesn't actually blind. And we will lead off with a Fire Blast S. So that killed her support due to a lucky crit. Now I don't know what Single Out does. We will mark her so that my teammate can get her. We will cleanse that off. Oh, I forgot to show some of the changes I made. We're going to change stance, though. So I guess you can't cleanse it or whatever. Oh well. Let's pass out a regen. Now, the fire has expired, but we can reapply it. I would have liked to put drown on her too, but I'll set her fire. Wow, that pig packs a punch, man. So, elemental howl or soul howl? Soul howl first. I'll do an electrolance because she's already burning, but maybe I'll electrocute her too. So regen scales off of the person's max HP. By boosting that, causes them to heal for more. And we did just lose our healer for a turn. So what's back? That would be a little overkill. Oh no, we'll put on Elemental Absorb. I don't know what else she does. We'll hit her. I'm gonna stick with Fire Shot. Actually, I should use Fire Blast Plus. Now the reason why I'm using this is because I have the boosted fire damage, even though it's likely to inflict burn again. And the main thing is, if I could have used a different gun, I would, because I could further amplify the fire damage I'm dealing. Yeah, I'm pretty sure single out is just like the target I have there. So let's rest. Can I cure that off, I wonder? Because if not, nope, that sucks. That doesn't pack that much of a punch, I'm afraid. Burn for me. Give this time. You know what, let's do it. Aw, man, the silence stops that. Weak. Like, I wonder why they let you do that if you can't actually do it through the silence. We'll rest here, I get 2 angry. Good night. So now, if only I did change stance. Overall, it shouldn't really matter, though. I will, just so I can finish her off in case I get another glance. And just remember everything I was saying about how the accuracy in this game sucks. So we get 3 healing elixirs, might, precision. This is not over. Where is my uncle? She said he's alive. We'll find him. Probably suggest we'll see Adrian again. Next time we're gonna finish her. So I'm still kind of banged up, but I think I can win this. We do need heal on. should have paid attention to the names. Oh well. I can look later. So we now have a resurrect ability, or talent, or something. And now notice that was for Nart. So he only has one spell left to learn or something? So while I was screwing around at base, I made sure to give everyone an energized, other than her. I didn't have enough materials for her. So that way I can basically just try to keep a salvo going on the enemy. And best case scenario, sooner or later. Hey! So are all the ghosts here or something? So that's 9. So I think this is the 3rd crow. Blessed be Liz. We made it. Thank you a million times. Here's a wee reward for your troubles, brave friends. But before I go, I have some advice for you heading to Sufia. Stay on the road. Avoid the beasts of the Sufian plains. They are difficult opponents. I don't think you're quite ready to fight them yet. Good luck and farewell to you all. Remember, stay on the road. Iterate bards I've read suggest that is good advice. I know the way to Sufia from here. Let me add it to the map. Snowgrass Miner, Ice Blast, Ice Lance. So that's a bit of a hike.